Hare Krishna friends, Radhe Radhe, welcome back to my Kanha's Darshan. As we celebrate today, the 5th day of Navratri, I am sharing with you the story of the 5th manifestation of Goddess Durga, who is known as Ma Skandmata. She is worshipped on the 5th day of Navratri. Friends, before we begin our video, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon so that you can get my new video updates. Now, let's get started. Skandmata, who is worshipped as the 5th manifestation of Goddess Durga, is the mother of Lord Kartikeya or Skanda. She carries baby Skanda in her lap. Devotees who worship her form get direct blessings from Lord Kartikeya. Skandmata possesses 4 arms, out of which 2 often hold the lotus flowers. One of her hands is always in the blessing gesture, and with the other hand she holds her son Skanda in her lap. Her complexion is white and she rides a lion. Kartikeya is also known as Lord Murugan in South India. He is the commander-in-chief of the army of gods. Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati's first son Lord Kartikeya was also known as Skanda. Hence, Ma Parvati is often referred to as Skandamata, which literally means mother of Kartikeya or Skanda. Ma Skandamata is another form of Ma Durga and is believed to protect her devotees just like a mother protects her child from harm. She is a powerful goddess whose love and care helped Lord Kartikeya defeat the demon Tarkasur. A long time ago, Lord Shiva was married to Devi Sati. However, when Devi Sati immolated herself at the Mahayagna organized by her father, Lord Shiva became angry and was left devastated. He decided to give up all worldly affairs and immediately went off into deep penance. Soon, a demon named Tarkasur started creating panic and trouble by attacking the other gods. Also, Tarkasur had a boon that only Lord Shiva's child could kill him. This was a cause of great worry as none of the gods were able to defeat him. So, at the request of all the other gods, Sage Narad met Ma Parvati. He told her everything about her previous life as Devi Sati and also told her about the purpose of her current birth. Sage Narad explained that Ma Parvati would have an offspring with Lord Shiva, who would then go on to defeat the demon Tarkasur. However, in order to make Lord Shiva realize that she was an incarnation of Devi Sati, Ma Parvati had to perform extreme meditation and penance. She gave up food, water and performed severe penance for over 1,000 years. Finally, Lord Shiva took notice of her dedication and agreed to marry her. When Lord Shiva's energy combined with Ma Parvati's, a rising seed was produced. However, this seed was so hot that even Lord Agni, the god of fire, was unable to carry it. He handed it over to Ganga, who then safely carried the seed and deposited it in Sharavana, the forest of reeds. Here, the seed was taken care of by 6 sisters who were known as Kritikas. Over a period of time, this hot seed turned into a baby boy. Since the Kritikas looked after him, this baby boy came to be known as Lord Kartikeya, the son of Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati. Soon Lord Kartikeya was made the commander-in-chief of the army of gods and was given special weapons to defeat Tarkasur. Kartikeya then fought a fierce battle with Tarkasur and eventually slayed the demon and brought peace in the world. Since Lord Kartikeya was born out of an effusing heated seed, he came to be known as Skanda, which means effusing, and his mother Ma Parvati came to be known as Skandamata. Parvati performed penance for Lord Shiva and was instrumental in bringing Lord Skanda into this world. Therefore, Skandamata is worshipped during Navratri. She is the mother of a powerful and gifted child who restored peace and harmony among us. It is believed that she awards devotees with salvation, power, prosperity and treasures. She can grant oceans of wisdom even to the most illiterate person if he happens to worship her. Skandamata, who possesses the brilliance of the sun, fulfills all the desires of her devotees. He who is selflessly devoted to her attains all the achievements and treasures of life. Her worship is twice blessed. When the devotee worships her, Lord Skand, her son in her lap, is automatically worshipped. Thus, the devotee happens to enjoy the grace of Skand Mata along with the grace of Lord Skand. If a devotee worships her devoid of selfishness, the mother blesses them with power and prosperity. She is regularly known as the goddess of fire. Friends, I hope you all like this video. Now we shall meet in my next video with another story. Till then, take care. Radhe Radhe.